Hey there, boat lovers. Welcome back to Sir Boat's Yacht, your go-to channel for all things boating, from sleek yachts to rugged fishing vessels.
I'm your host, Sir Boats, and today we're diving into a true icon of the boating world, the Whaler Montauk series.
If you've ever dreamed of a boat that's versatile, tough, and timeless, you're in for a treat. In this video, we'll break down why the Montauk has been a fan favorite for decades, covering its key features, design, interior, performance, and what makes it stand out from the crowd. So, grab a seat, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more boating content. Let's get started.
Let's kick things off with the key features of the Whaler Montauk series. The Montauk has been around since 1973, and over the years, it's built a reputation as one of the most popular center console boats out there. Whaler currently offers 4 models in this family: the 150, 170, 190, and the flagship 210. What makes the Montauk so special? For starters, it's all about practicality. This is a boat designed to do a bit of everything, whether you're fishing, cruising with the family, or trying out some water sports. One of the standout features across all Montauk models is their unsinkable hull. Whaler pioneered this foam-filled hull design back in the late 1950s, and it's still a defining trait today. Basically, the hull is filled with closed-cell foam, which means even if the boat gets swamped, it'll still float level. That's a huge peace of mind for anyone taking their family out on the water. Another key feature is the shallow draft, which lets you get into skinny waters, think shallow bays or canals, without worrying about running aground. For example, the 150 Montauk has a draft of just 9 inches, while the larger 210 Montauk drafts around 12 inches. That's perfect for exploring those hard-to-reach spots where the fish are hiding or where you just want to anchor up and relax.
The Montauk also comes with a standard galvanized trailer, complete with LED lights, disc brakes, and a swing tongue, which makes it easy to tow and store, even in a tight garage. And let's not forget the optional fishing packages. Across the models, you can add things like rod holders, tackle drawers, and cooler seats, which make these boats a dream for anglers. Whether you're a weekend warrior or a seasoned captain, the Montauk's got the features to make your time on the water a blast.
Now, let's talk about the design of the Whaler Montauk, because this is where its timeless appeal really shines. The Montauk has a classic look that's been turning heads for over 50 years. It's got clean, simple lines with a center console layout that's both functional and stylish. The hull design is what Whaler calls a modified V-hull, with a sharper bow entry to cut through chop and a flatter section at the stern for stability. On the 170 Montauk, for instance, the beam was widened by 5 inches in its 2018 redesign, giving it a smoother, drier ride compared to older models. That's the kind of thoughtful evolution that keeps this boat relevant. The hull also features what some call a smirk, a slight reverse chine at the bow that helps deflect spray and keeps you dry, even when you're cruising at speed.
Visually, the Montauk is understated but elegant. The white gelcoat finish is standard, but you can opt for different colors or add a teak package for a touch of luxury. Think teak boarding steps or accents on the swim ladder. The railings are another design highlight. They're made of stainless steel, and in newer models, they're welded into one-piece assemblies for extra strength. On the 150 Montauk, you can choose between standard high-bow rails or a low-profile option, depending on your preference. The larger 210 Montauk even offers an optional fiberglass hardtop or a canvas T-top for shade, which adds a modern flair while keeping the classic Montauk vibe. Overall, the design is all about balance. It's rugged enough to handle tough conditions but polished enough to look good at the marina. It's the kind of boat that feels just as at home chasing fish in the backwaters as it does pulling up to a waterfront restaurant for lunch. Moving on to the interior features, the Montauk is all about making the most of its space while keeping things simple and functional. Let's start with the 150 Montauk, the smallest of the bunch at 15 feet 5 inches. Despite its compact size, it can seat up to 6 people, and the center console layout gives you plenty of room to move around. There's a forward fish box that doubles as storage, with an overboard drain to keep things clean, and you can add an optional 36-quart cooler seat with a cushion for extra seating. The console itself is straightforward, with enough space for electronics like a Simrad navigation system, which is optional across the Montauk range. On the 170 Montauk, the interior steps up a bit. It's 17 feet unthinkable hull. The Montauk series also stands out for its resale value. Boston Whalers are known to hold their worth over time, so if you ever decide to upgrade, you're likely to get a good return on your investment. Another unique selling point is the Montauk's simplicity. Unlike a lot of modern boats that are loaded with complicated systems, the Montauk keeps things straightforward. There's no hydraulic steering or fancy bilge pumps here, just a rugged, reliable setup that's easy to maintain. That hose and go philosophy means you can rinse it down after a day on the water and be ready for your next adventure in no time. And finally, the Montauk's legacy is a selling point in itself. This boat has been around for over 50 years, and it's been featured in everything from the movie Jaws to TV shows like Miami Vice. It's a boat with a story, one that's been loved by generations of boaters, and that kind of heritage is hard to beat. Well, folks, that's a wrap on our deep dive into the BostonWhaler Montauk series. From its practical features and timeless design to its functional interior, impressive performance, and unbeatable unique selling points, it's easy to see why this boat has been a favorite for so long. Whether you're fishing, cruising, or just soaking up the sun, the Montauk is a boat that can do it all, and do it well. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Sir Boats Yacht for more reviews, tips, and adventures on the water. Let me know in the comments if you own a Montauk or if you're thinking about getting one. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll see you on the water. Bye for now.